Our spawn of Slaanesh any good? We're looking at the spawn in search of some kind of curveball, some kind of interesting twist, and I think that's not hard to find. Let's take a somewhat closer look, but not too close. I like having my head still attached to my shoulders, thank you. Recruited for 1000 favor and 250 upkeep. On Ultra, this gets you 16 mutated hulks with 8768 health, 10 armor, which is not abnormal, 5 physical resistance, unbreakable 100 leadership, speed 47, charge speed 83, and melee attack starting at 36, which seems quite modest. But without any text, the attacks inflict soporific musk, reducing enemy melee attack and melee defense by 5 each. Attack interval is 3.8, which means less downtime, but I am aware their animations can be longer. It's not like it's all the same animations either. Splash target size is medium and max target damage by 1 splash is 6, which is on the high side for monstrous infantry. Melee defense is 28, and I've seen worse, namely from Forsaken of Khorne. Weapon strength comes at 160, a typically high number, with base damage 118 and armor piercing 42, also typical. Charge bonus is 25 and mass is a hulking 1500, so chariots are not going to be barreling through them. This unit counts as a siege attacker, causes fear, has Strider, so no penalty fighting in forests, and does have the devastating flanker attribute, so 25 will become 50, hitting the rear of an opponent. So right away we see two things. One, just by being in the disco mosh pit, the spawn, debuff your enemy and make your other units' lives easier. 2. The decent quote-unquote melee attack value can be buffed immensely for up to 15 seconds of glory with devastating flanker, but only on the charge. Now, while they have high mass, they also have a lot of physical volume, so pulling them out for cycle charging isn't really their strength, but they're also not slow enough they can't smash into the archer line if they get a golden opportunity. Anyway, let's hold those thoughts. In the Nakari-style redline skills, Frenzied Revelry offers a maximum of plus 12% speed and plus 18% charge bonus, a fair bit more useful here than on Chaos Furies. Secret Keeper grants rank 7 spawn, Mutants here for the long term, plus 5 plus 5 melee defense, and plus 7 bonus versus infantry. Those last two are really nice because they help the spawn do their best role. Not that they can't damage cavalry, but yeah, what do you not see here? Magical attack. Does it matter? Not necessarily. Imagine them tearing through Syrenes. 55% physical resistance against that kind of base damage won't seem like much of a defense. It's more of a problem trying to fight, let's say, Chaos Knights of Khorne. The armor pen just isn't that good. In the tech tree, Chromatic Servitude shaves off 10% upkeep and grants plus 10 armor, which doesn't sound like much, but a 100% increase to armor can't be bad, right? So, how do we use the spawn? First off, they're obviously armored badly and lack serious physical resistance, although they have high health. Short of using them as suicide weapons, the idea is to mix them in with allied units to disperse incoming damage, but let their splash damage weaken and whittle down enemy infantry or small cavalry. They're generalists in the big picture, so they'll overwhelm early game opposition a lot better than late game, but that's fine. It's a clear and distinct role. But we can use the spawn as honorary cavalry and honorary hammers, and Soporific Musk is a great thing for helping the anvil line on our side, even if it's on the opposite side of the sandwiched enemy force. Spawn may not be anti-armor to the same extent as Demonettes, but they can take a charge a lot better than Demonettes, so acting as a mobile anvil for those Demonettes is absolutely an option. Spawn can help provide a lot of meat on the flanks to destroy the enemy's outstretched positions, and if you can do that, you can control a lot of the rest of the battle. These things come up. Basically, being able to do a lot of things and debuff the enemy while doing them means Spawn have a place, but it's hard to doomstack them, so really why bother? Sprinkle them in and treat them like unbreakable, softer skinned, more meaty, budget fiends. There's a place for that somewhere, even if you might outgrow them. Unbreakable units still buy you extra time to flee from a losing battle, so there's that. Take care, and have fun reaching out and mauling someone.